Nepali Congress leader Narayan Prasad Saud was sworn in as the new foreign minister on Sunday. Now, his appointment comes ahead of Nepalese Prime Minister Prachanda's visit to India next month. The decision to appoint Saud was taken last week during a meeting of the ruling alliance in Nepal. Saud, who is among 4 leaders who represent the Nepali Congress party in the Prachanda-led coalition. Before the polls, it was agreed that 8 ministerial berths would be given to the Nepali Congress. However, due to an internal feud, the Nepali Congress was unable to decide on the remaining 4 names. Sources say that Prime Minister Prachanda appointed Saud as the foreign minister to facilitate his visit to India. This is all the latest coming out of Nepal, where the Nepali Congress leader Narayan Prasad Saud was sworn in as the new foreign minister on Sunday. Now, this appointment comes ahead of the Nepalese Prime Minister Prachanda, who is due to visit India next month. This decision to appoint Saud was taken last week during a meeting of the ruling alliance in Nepal. And now for more on this, we are being joined by Saloni Moraka, live from Kathmandu. Hello to you, Saloni. Take us through the latest details of the new foreign minister having been sworn in.
Yes, this is the since the Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal has assumed the office, he has reshuffled the cabinet 8 times. This was the 8th time. The last time he did was in the 31st March, when he was he was able to induct as many as only 11 ministers and still failing to give full shape to the cabinet. And however, with the decision with the coalition partners, Nepali Congress and the Maoist Centre Party, they were able to decide on the foreign minister candidate, and therefore a senior member and a central committee member of the Nepali Congress Party, NP Saud, was appointed as a foreign minister. He has been the state minister for education and sports earlier, and also the minister for irrigation. He has, last in November 2022 election that Nepal had, he did win in his constituency as an MP of the lower house of the parliament. And this seems like Nepali Congress was given in the power sharing deal. Nepali Congress was given 8 ministries, and however, due to the intra-party feud, they have failed so far to appoint all the 10 ministries that they have been allocated. So we can just say that Prime Minister Deuba was little in hurry. Prime Minister Prachanda, was a little in hurry to appoint the foreign minister, given that he has his upcoming visit to India that is scheduled to take place later in May. However, the dates and the itinerary of the visit is yet to be public. But as per sources, this visit will be like a traditional visit, of course, between the 2 countries, but also hold some significant values for the Himalayan nation, given some important agreements will be signed during the visit, including the financial and the hydropower projects.
Right, Saloni, take us through the significance of this timing in appointing this minister ahead of Prachanda's visit to India.
Yes, that's right. This is just a timing play. We can say that earlier Prime Minister Prachanda was not of the view of appointing the foreign minister as soon as possible, given that his visits were not sure, and also he had a meeting and a BAO conference to attend in China at the end of March. But he did not. He opted out to step out of the conference and make his first official and first foreign visit to India. And so now that the visit is almost final, as we can say, because just last evening when the foreign minister was appointed, the Indian ambassador to Nepal, Navin Srivastava, he immediately called upon the foreign minister to discuss on the visit and on bilateral meetings. this timing is, of course, as the play that I mentioned, is now the visit, the plan of the visit and the itinerary will be taken more seriously and will be implemented as soon as possible with the foreign minister in play. Since the past 4 months, Prime Minister Prachanda himself was handling the foreign ministry, and a lot of foreign visits and meetings were kept at halt, and just because we did not have a foreign minister, an active foreign minister. So, given that now the visit is upcoming and it's almost final, our foreign minister was required to, plan out the itinerary and also the agenda that Nepal will put forward during the visit. So we can say that the foreign ministry does play an important role. Of course, this is a foreign visit that the prime minister will be taking, first foreign visit since he has assumed the office.
Absolutely. Saloni, thank you very much for bringing us all the latest details coming out of Nepal.